What is good, y'all? Fans here with another video. We got Undisputed Day 5. This is the final day of the week for the new Undisputed. We got the new first take next week. I also know that Stephen A went on Club Session, so we're going to react to a little bit of that after this. But I did want to round out the week by watching the new Undisputed every day. We'll obviously react to it probably Monday, including with the new, yeah, mostly next week, but definitely after the Chiefs game. Same with, first take with Shannon Sharp joining there. So, we reacted to it all week. I also saw Skip spoke on it on his own podcast after, so we're going to react to those three next. So, stay tuned. Let's see. They got the Ravens. We got a Ravens segment. I'm really interested to see what they got to say about the Ravens. And we all have this new girl, too.
I appreciate it. Good morning. Thanks for having me on.
I am looking forward to this.
Obviously, we're not going to watch all of this, but
the Baltimore Ravens. You know Odell. You know
and
Lamar.
latest on Jonathan Taylor.
You know that Ravens locker room. What are you hearing,
Super Bowl.
seeing, feeling about these Ravens?
Feeling good.
What I would say, Skip,
I'm feeling good about the Ravens.
Being there for the joint practices against the
feeling
Commanders,
great.
that I'm already sensing a very special energy brewing beneath the surface. Now, I'm not ready to call it a hurricane, but I would say that it is at least synergistic. And the reason why I'm saying that is this, because we know that a team's success.
So for at the, by the way, for at the first new week of Undisputed, I guess I'll speak in the next video. I think it was like the best in the start, and then you feel me, like, so we gotta see next week, man. I think they're consistent as week next
going
week.
into that locker room, I could sense, wait a minute, there's something going on in here. You got the OG presence of Fletcher Cox and Jason Kelsey keeping the yard in check, the nurturing energy of a Brandon Graham, the smooth energy of AJ Brown, and the comedic kind of, that type of energy from big play Darius Slay, right? And now to kind of juxtapose that with the Ravens, I was on the phone with the Ravens source the other day, and he said, you know what, Joe? I like the leadership energy that I'm seeing from Roquan Smith, from Marcus Williams, from OBJ, even though they're new to the team, and that Roquan Smith is not getting enough, credit for the way that he is leaning into that voice.
They got Roquan Smith and Patrick Queen.
Being asked to kind of encourage Lamar to take that next level of comfort in becoming more of the corporal head of this team, Skip.
Okay, Odell. Let's talk Odell for just a moment because he's going on 31 years of age in November.
Let's talk Odell.
He's played 10 years now in this league. He's coming off his second ACL surgery on the same knee.
What should you have to talk, bro?
What vibe do you get from him? What's his fit here? What can we realistically expect from him this year?
Well, I was just on the phone with him a couple of days ago, and he called me, and he also talked to me while I was down there in Baltimore. And one of the first things he said to me, Skip, was, I can see myself being here. And the other thing he was telling me, he was just excited because he was like, Joe, I feel like I'm ready to explode,
Let's
just
go.
after all the work that he's done.
Let's go. Number one. I mean, this is it. So
he knows where his body needs to be. And even I was a little bit weary with him when I saw the video coming out of the workout that he did for teams in Arizona as far as his second level speed. But now he feels like it's coming together, and he's getting that confidence going up against even the other talent that they had, obviously, against the Commanders when they had that joint practice. So I feel like he's not only ready, but he's hungry, the same way I feel that way about Lamar after all these teams had a whole bunch to say when he got that non-exclusive tag placed on him and say, we're not interested, ATL, whatever, some of those teams. But yeah, OBJ has the vibe going.
Okay, so I like the synergy that you're describing that is building, which brings me back to Lamar.
Let's see what Skip got to say.
Josina, it got so ugly last year. I was told that it got so bad that Lamar wouldn't.
Now it's all good.
Half-hearted in the
meetings.
meeting.
Now it's all good.
Didn't even want to participate.
Now it's all good.
I did not blame him for that because it just felt like that situation should have been headed off at the pass. It should have been remedied. He finally got his money as he and his mom negotiated for themselves. But the point was, is there any lingering animosity or bitterness here? Because it was such a long, hard road to finally get the money.
I want to see what you have to say about the Ravens, Skip.
To the
motivation outlier, but 230 and
guaranteed. Obviously, that set a new,
drafted Zay Flowers with.
Yeah, absolutely. And
what do you think, bro?
At least the so and just from
they're going to have a top 10-ish defense. They ranked what?
Because I think in addition to a team needing to obviously have the resources.
Depends on the defense, man. All right, let me know your thoughts on this. Make sure you subscribe. I appreciate y'all. Ravens.